Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called a present. Imagine a world where machines can think and act like humans, self-driving cars ride down the streets, robots perform surgeries, and algorithms make important decisions for us. Well, you don't need to imagine it. This is the reality of the world we live today. Not a mystery, but a gift of a present. You may have already heard that AI is everywhere. When you enter a social media, AI decides the content you see. When you enter an online store, algorithms determine the products you buy, and some companies even use this technology to navigate through their business strategies and directions. However, when we think about our future in the era of artificial intelligence, we picture this: massive unemployment, existential crisis, and a death of a humankind. But as someone who worked on building a wide range of AI projects, including the cancer detection, smart glasses for visually impaired people, and applied AI in the renewable energy sector, I can tell that it's far from reality. In fact, it's a contrary of that. AI algorithms will not destroy us. In fact, they will enhance us in reaching the human potential and human purpose, in solving one of the most global challenging issues worldwide. And as someone who worked on multiple machine learning projects in scientific research labs, founding an AI company and serving as a Google Women Tech Makers ambassador, I've seen with my eyes how AI transforms the lives of hundreds and thousands of people globally. But before digging deeper into this advanced technology, I want to share with you a story. This is Ahmed. He's a 13-year-old teenager from a village in Nigeria. Heat, hunger, and tiredness makes it hard for him to live. After losing both of his parents, he is not only responsible for his own life, but also the survival of his young siblings. Life is hard, but what makes it even harder is the lack of clean and safe water. And apparently, he is not alone. According to United Nations Child Fund, more than 700 million children worldwide lack access to clean and safe water. Most of them are under severe health and death conditions. And the story doesn't end here. UN reports more than 4 billion people globally are exposed to the issues of the water scarcity. And water scarcity is only one of the global problems that humanity faces today. The huge list of global issues includes the natural hazards, pollution, climate change, deforestation, social inequalities, and the list goes on and on. And these challenges not only affect the quality of life on our planet, but also the stories of individuals directly being affected by these problems. A lot of human effort has been put to tackling these issues. However, the multi-faced nature and scope of these problems makes them hard to resolve. And these problems are very hard to resolve, and here is exactly when the power of artificial intelligence comes in. AI systems work 24/7 at the peak of their performance. They can analyze hundreds times more data than an average human being. And not leveraging its power would be a shame. So, what is artificial intelligence? AI systems refers to software or machines that mimic the human intelligence. They are like the software that we use every day, but unlike the commodity software, they don't have the set of predefined rules or actions. Instead, they're designed to learn from a vast amounts of data, consequently spotting the unique patterns and correlations. For example, if we want to build an AI project to automate the cancer diagnosis, we will not give a machine on how to perform this diagnosis. Instead, we'll give the machine a lot of data in order to identify it by itself. And this technique in AI is called machine learning. And machine learning is very easy for us to understand as humans because it's very similar to how we learn as babies. Our parents didn't give us a grammar book on how to speak or didn't give us a set of predefined actions on how to walk. But instead, we learned it by observing the environment through experience. When building an AI system, we also try to stimulate the human brain. By modeling the artificial version of human brain cells, we connect them to a network, neural network. And this neural network is an exact mechanism behind the self-driving cars, recommendation systems, as well as the chatbots that answer our questions. However, when we look at the scientific background of this technology, the only thing that we actually encounter is a series of mathematical equations and algorithms. Without the human intelligence and purpose, these equations will remain just equations. AI is just like a tool. It's like a hammer. And only with human involvement we can use it to build a beautiful house or construct a sculpture. The same way, it can be used to address each and every sustainable development goal to resolve the global challenges. For example, we can use AI to address the SDG 3, which stands for Good Health and Well-being, to automate the medical diagnosis process and discovery. We further can use AI in the realm of SDG 6, which stands for Clean Water and Sanitation, to optimize the water quality management, identify the water quality issues, and optimize the resource allocation. In the pursuit of SDG 2, which stands for the Zero Hunger, the AI-powered agriculture systems can maximize the yield and minimize the environmental impact. And to achieve the SDG 7, which stands for the renewable and sustainable energy, we can use AI to automatically predict the energy consumption, as well as accelerate the transition to sustainable energy sources. And this can be used in each and every sustainable development goal. And in the ocean of global issues, AI is like a lifeline that can transform the unique struggles into inspiring stories of hope. I have a dream today. These are the words of Martin Luther King from his famous speech on social inequality and injustice. And although more than 60 years have passed from that day, one thing remains unchanged. I have a dream today. And every single one of you sitting in this audience has a unique dream. A dream to innovate, a dream to inspire, a dream to impact the world. And if we say that AI is a powerful tool, yet just another tool, the next question emerges: how you will use it to reach your dream and change the world. How you will use this gift of a present. Join me on this journey. Thank you.